أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وعباد الرحمن وعباد الرحمن وعباد الرحمن وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما وإنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما. Woke up before Fajr and it was pouring rain, and it's pretty much just been raining all day. So haven't been able to do much. I decided to run to town and do a few errands. I need some screws. I'm out of screws on the goat building project, and I need some dog food, so I guess I'll run and get those things since it's raining and I can't really do a whole lot outside. I did laundry yesterday and it's raining now. And actually yesterday evening I almost brought it in because it was just about dry, and it's just a little bit of it was just still a little damp, and I thought if we get one more nice day like we had yesterday, it will be dry and I won't even have to hang it up in the house to finish drying it. And yeah, got rain down, so it's gonna be a couple days before that's dry now with this rain. One nice thing is at least it's warming up. A lot of the snow is melting, but it's definitely creating a mess with all the slush. And it's actually a little bit foggy today too, which I'm always a little bit nervous in the buggy when it's foggy out. Put some of this stuff in here because my hands are full. Okay, let's go grab a horse and we'll be on our way. I forgot I also need to fill up the stove before I leave. I don't want it to be freezing cold when I get back. I'm just gonna pack this thing full. Until I get back, I'll probably be gone an hour, maybe a little more. All right, let's go. Get out. Oh. Get up. Yeah. Our first stop is going to be the surplus because I need some screws. And they got the best deal on screws. Alright, I'm going to leave you here. I'll be right back. Alright, we're leaving now. These are the screws that I got. I don't know if that's a pound or what it is for $2.89. I think that's a bad deal. It's a little bit cheaper than the hardware. If you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, you still get a nice couple handfuls of screws for reasonable. Now we gotta go get dog food, and that's... Get up! That's this way, about 3 miles. Here we go. It's a gloomy day. You can see those silos in the distance over there. That's actually where we're going. But we got to go all the way down the road, down here at the end, and then go. Wish I could just cut straight through that field, be a little bit shorter probably. Well. Almost there. I'd say we probably got a quarter of a mile to go yet. Oh. Oh. So 50 pounds of dog food at $33. It's high protein. Really good stuff. And it's time to go home. Get up. Gloves are wet because it's raining and the rain is running down the lines right here and running onto my gloves. And now they're completely soaked. My hands are cold. I'm trying to decide if I would be better off to just take my gloves off and put them in my put my hands in my pocket, just drive with one hand and keep rotating it, or do I keep my gloves on? It'll keep it somewhat warm, but my fingers are chilly already. It is a beautiful view, but I do kind of wish I was home already, in front of the wood stove, warming my hands up. I actually took a different route home. The other way I had to go through town because I wanted to stop at the surplus, but this way is a little more, not as busy. It's about the same distance though. There's just not as much traffic, a little better scenery in my opinion. Nobody coming, I'm going to run that stop sign, don't tell anyone. But the stop sign's sort of at the bottom of the hill, and so if it comes to a complete stop, you lose a lot of momentum, then you'll have to pull straight uphill, you know, starting from zero. So if there's nothing coming, sometimes I'll run that sign just so he doesn't have to lose his momentum. Finally, our street is ahead, ready to be home by the warm fire. Hopefully it's still going good. Pretty sure I put enough wood in it. Never know. mile and we'll be home. Finally, we're on our drive. My hands are cold. These junky gloves, they do good, but once they get wet, you might as well forget it. My hands are cold enough, I feel like sticking them in the fire, literally. But we made it home. So, go get warm, put on some tea, find something good to eat, and warm up for a bit. I'm so glad to be home. Let's put our hat away. And hopefully the fire is still nice and warm. Oh, it's like a heat wave in here. Feels so good. Oh, let's warm our hands up. Oh. And let's see how much wood's left in here. Just coals. Woo. Feels so good. check out my new charger. This thing is really handy if you have a way to charge it. And you plug it up. This is how you charge it right here. Plug it like any type of C-type USB cord, it will fit in there. And then you plug it into the wall and that will charge it. I'm not sure how long it takes to charge it to full. About a couple hours, I think. Or you can sit it in the sun and charge it. It's got these solar panels on it. And you can sit it even on a cloudy day, it charges pretty good, like maybe 3 hours and it would be completely full. And then you can charge your phone, you can charge your flashlight, you can charge your fan. This thing is very handy, it works really good. Definitely something to check into if you're interested in that type of thing. It's really handy for living off grid, having this battery pack. It has a flashlight on it too. Let's see how I'm not exactly sure how to make the flashlight come on. I gotta play with it some more. I'd probably never use it anyways, just for the flashlight. But it does have a flashlight. This thing right here turns into a flashlight. And you have these cords. Let's see. Try plugging up my headlamp with it. I think it's this one. Sort of hard to do with one hand. Okay. So, plugged in. Just charging my headlamp. I have full, completely full. When those blue lights are on there, that means it's full. So, completely full pack. I'm not sure how many hours exactly this will last, but I can usually charge my phone on this like 3 or 4 times before it will go dead. And also we can charge the fans. I'll show you the fans. So this is the fans that we started using. They're made by Militech, which is actually the same person that makes the same company that makes the headlamps. Yeah, these are pretty cool. They charge the same way with the USB right there, and head swivels all the way around. Very handy. It clips on, and it also has a hook right here that you could hang it if you need to hang it upside down. And these are really handy for us to just move the heat around, like we hang them up in the ceiling, like in the doorways, in the hallway, to move hot air around, and it makes a huge difference in how we are able to heat our place. These, let me see if I can get there. These are your speeds. And this thing really blows. Like, I was shocked how much. We almost never run them completely on high, but you can really move some air for sure. And you also have a flashlight, so it's handy, like if you have it on your nightstand or something, then you can just turn on that little flashlight in the middle of the night if you're trying to find something or whatever. Anyways, I really like these as well. These were $50 for these fans, and they're really handy. They don't take long to charge. They just take a C-type charger, any kind of C-type charger, and I can charge it with this as well. So it's very handy. We really use fans more in the wintertime than we do in the summer to just maneuver hot air around so that the back gets heated and everything. But I'm sure they would be handy in the summer too. Yeah, these also can be charged. Now it's charging. So the fan was $50, and I think that's pretty much the general price I'm going to get it from them. I don't know if they have a website or not. I think it's like an option company that makes it. But yeah, Miller Tech. They make both the fans and the headlight. And this battery pack, I'm not sure where you could get it from. I think you can get it on Amazon or something, but it works really good. The solar panel works really good. Like, you'd be surprised. I was surprised that usually stuff with solar panels like this doesn't really work that good. But this really does work. Like I said, on a cloudy day, it still would be like half full in about 4 hours. Just setting this in the window like that. So, just a handy little off-the-grid gadget that I wanted to share with you. And if you have any questions or whatever, let me know.